This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Today marks 6 months since the first person in the U.S. received a COVID-19 vaccine, an ICU nurse in New York. Since then, nearly 144 million Americans are now fully vaccinated, and the U.S. is on track to get about 67% of adults with at least one dose by the 4th of July. That will just miss President Biden's goal. In Arizona, the number of people considered fully vaccinated is inching closer to about 3 million. Your voice, your vote, from the classroom to the Arizona legislature, and now potentially a new office. Former educator, House Minority Leader Representative Reginald Boulding is running for Arizona's Secretary of State, hoping to replace Katie Hobbs, who's now running for governor. Representative Boulding was first elected to the Arizona House of Representatives in 2014, and he has been a vocal opponent of recent changes to Arizona voter laws, including a push to remove inactive voters from the list of people who automatically receive early ballots in the mail. Boulding is joined by former Maricopa County Recorder Adrian Fontes in the Democratic Party. 5 Republicans are running, including State Senator Michelle Ugenti-Rita from Scottsdale and State Representative Mark Fincham, who represents parts of Pima and Pinal counties. Keeping the water flowing into homes and businesses that are behind on their bills. During the pandemic, many Arizona cities banned disconnections, giving people a financial break. Right now, Phoenix, Tempe, and El Mirage are the only Valley cities that have not resumed disconnections, at least not yet. Tonight, we're getting a look at the financial impact. According to the City of Phoenix report, nearly 19,000 delinquent Phoenix Water customers owe about $9.6 million. That's a mix of both commercial and residential accounts. Phoenix's Water Services Department is using federal and city funds to supplement the losses. Phoenix and Tempe are still undecided on when to resume disconnections. El Mirage plans to resume in September. Speaking of water, one bottle could save a life. That's why ABC15 and CW61 are taking action to help keep those who are experiencing homelessness hydrated this summer. Teaming up with Bashas', Food City, and St. Vincent de Paul, this is the last day of our annual water drive. You can donate right at the register of any Bashas' or Food City location. You can drop off bottled water at Valley St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores or donate online at abc15.com/water. And new this year, to make it even easier, there's a text to donate option. Just text the phrase water drive, all one word, to 474747. One water bottle can save a life. To help Arizonans in the heat, there are dozens of heat relief and cooling stations, from city amenities to healthcare centers to nonprofits, offering water, shelter, and other resources. We have an interactive map online right now to help you find the nearest one to you. The Suns moving on to the Western Conference Finals after sweeping the Denver Nuggets, and the question now, who would you rather face in the next round, the Jazz or the Clippers? Suns PA announcer Vince Marotta weighing in with our news partners at KTAR.
It feels like we're on a collision course for Suns Jazz, even though now there are doubts with the Jazz's injury situation. Both of their guards are banged up. Mike Conley hasn't played in this series. He was an all-star. Donovan Mitchell, who just came back from an ankle injury in the playoffs, now he's re-aggravated that. That would be, I think, the most emotional of the 2 series.
Yeah, the big question is, will the extra rest help or hurt the Suns? Marotta says he'd rather have the rest. The earliest the Suns could play next is Sunday, but it could also be as late as next Tuesday. So what are the odds the Suns will win it all? They're the first to punch their ticket to the conference finals, and according to odds makers at BetMGM, they have the second best chance to take home the title. Only the Brooklyn Nets, coached by Steve Nash, have stronger odds.